First down. Remaining well go. And that is Xavier Hutchinson, third year from Iowa State, game 9. That's the Maya ball. You know, it's a certain type of blitz that the ball's going to have to come out quickly, so you have to be right there when that ball hits it to make that tackle. And I guarantee you in seconds, I guarantee you Rodney Jones is making these calls. I've seen 3-corner blitzes in the last half of this quarter, and almost 0 blitz right there. I mean, so they're definitely getting aggressive, and for the Texans, the aggression makes sense. The Texans are making passes back, but they're short. And you don't have the time, going timeouts to get this thing all the way in the end zone.
One good thing is, you know, this when it comes to evaluations for guys like Samaya Long, is that it is situational awareness. It's not just, again, you understand the play call, you understand what, you know,
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have avoided just one or... Guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
Ready up. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the ground, it's Peoples. He couldn't get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you find yourself... Chains.
they're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that one's incomplete. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't... Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Yeah, he got it, man.
quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives or anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Second down coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson wants to throw it. Starts to scramble to the left. Finds a little space. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass, thinking being aggressive.
That's a high ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have pulled out of that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Offense in a bunch formation. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Running back searching for a hole. The Wildcats will move the sticks.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Kansas State quick to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter.
That's all you got? Listen, shout out the team.
Time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Gets it out quickly.
Idiot.
Touchdown, Kansas State. Nice catch Watching good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not
Hey,
thinking
stop
field
this
goals.
shit.
It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a little trickery. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, H. Smith.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Forced out of the pocket. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that touchdown run is just going to
you got it, Ohio State.
This entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead.
Legacy free
There's a
rollout.
lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They're set to kick it off.
Yeah,
You
kick
think
this
this
shit.
crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Kansas State has it with another first and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the right. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Tate. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He's turning it loose into the middle. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 14, Kansas State
do, bro. You know, stupid. But yeah. Damn fool.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive play.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Dances away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Johnson looking to throw. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he's showing it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Pulled down for the tackle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked.
He'll take a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Just keep slinging it. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3s. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't pick up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Oakley. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big...
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Oakley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. So on fourth down, here comes the the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. Gets it past the marker. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's got it down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They'll try the run.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Oakley. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Remember the offense. The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having Absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Defense gets a stop. It's over. 4th and goal. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Oakland. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Lexi, call your mom.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. They drag him down to the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Well, what do they say?
Off the play fake on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Out of the backfield, he's open. There he goes. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Is that something else they can use?
The Gators are in the hurry up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Gators have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
That's a massive play by the defense. They were not fooled. Second and inches. They thought pass was a possibility. They get the sack, and now they force the offense in a third and long situation.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory.
They can't have bad wide review.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson.
That's done.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And now on second down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third down coming up after that completion. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Edwards. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. With the catch, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Holds it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Off and running. Touchdown, Florida! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Edwards. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of said, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finding open areas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Kansas State pushing the pace. Johnson looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's the end of the third.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
21, Kansas State, 7.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This time it's complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Johnson wants to throw it. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this fourth quarter.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. That's caught. It's Wilson. He'll get it up to about the... Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home in the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And I get it. You want to start fast, take the life out of this home crowd. But when you're the road team and you start the game with an onside kick, that is a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive. And when you don't get it, now you've created all the momentum for the home team and great field position.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. moves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Sure hands, it's Brown. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Kansas stay quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. Running into the open space. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Now sliding to his left. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in, it's Bradley. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Yeah, and the QB, tell you what, he does a good job of buying time, scrambling outside of the pocket to the left, but the defense holds true, understands their responsibilities. Can't just leave my guys deep. Good coverage, which leads to the overthrow.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got the back in the middle. Touchdown Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off-play action on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Sent it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Get it out on the screen. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Off the RPO, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Kansas State pushing the pace. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Moving away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
In there.
Wide out trying to get it in. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Take the damn ball. Fucking football.
The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rice. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
What?
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll turn and throw back right. A dangerous idea. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside. to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. Turning it on. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Kansas stay quick to the line.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
There they guns.
They'll run it from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On the run, it's Jackson. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down.
What have they done?
Yeah,
Now watch this.
Offensively, you run the RPO.
First down.
Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing
Still
a
got way
score,
up the
they'll
field.
go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You had it!
Incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th
that's
down.
what they
What
want.
matters the most, you could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled
with the big
just as he
guns.
released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. He's going for the big play. And
Ain't
they
happening,
wanted
bro.
it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
Walk around with it.